Every day, the queen had to urinate on a stalk of wheat. But strangely enough, this time the wheat sprouted green shoots. It turned out the queen was already pregnant. This was how the European royal family tested whether a woman was with child. Carrying the heir to the throne should have been a joyous occasion. Yet Catherine wasn't happy at all, because this child would only stand in the way of her ambition to seize power. In Russia, there was an unwritten rule. If the king died without an heir, the queen would become the first in line to inherit the throne. But now, the situation forced Catherine to change her plans. Coincidentally, it was her birthday that day. To celebrate, Peter threw a grand banquet in the palace. This was the perfect opportunity for her assassination attempt. Just as Peter was basking in his joy, Catherine quietly pulled out the dagger hidden in her clothes and slowly walked toward him. But what she hadn't expected was that Peter already knew of her plot. Not only had he secretly imprisoned her lover, he had also stationed soldiers outside the palace. Now he even used her lover's life as leverage. This enraged Catherine. Seeing her plan exposed, she tore off her disguise and lunged at Peter with the dagger. But the very next second, Peter tripped her to the ground. And just like that, Catherine was placed under house arrest in the palace. Yet when she was at her wit's end, a maid's voice suddenly came from outside the door. She thought the maid was there to rescue her, but to her surprise, the maid had already betrayed her out of fear of punishment. Even so, Catherine refused to give up, because she still had one last bargaining chip: Peter's unborn child. As long as she used it as leverage, Peter would surely spare her life. What she didn't know was that this very decision would change her entire life.